Did you give him one with everything?
No, I think you skipped the agurker.
Cucumber.
You skipped the
Pickles?
cucumber.
Yeah, I skipped the cucumber.
And
Okay.
yeah, the pickles, yeah, and you also skipped. Did you skip the raw onions or did you skip?
Yeah, the raw onions as well.
Okay.
I
Okay.
only get the fried onion.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he only had a. We're running, by the way. And he only had a mustard, not ketchup.
Okay.
So it wasn't really like the full edition.
Okay.
But yeah, I was quite surprised to see it. We were walking around from Christianshavn to the middle of the city to Nyhavn and then back to Christianshavn again.
Yeah.
Yeah, suddenly he stopped for a hot dog.
Have you had hot dogs before? So did you already know what you were gonna have?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Was it your first time?
I don't think it's my first time. I think I ate it in somewhere else in Europe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But definitely not in Denmark.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
seemed like you knew exactly what you wanted. Like you stopped. I need a hot dog right now. Isn't that like the most traditional Danish food?
Yeah, I would say so.
Or
I would say
it's a
so.
thing that people always eat when they come home from a trip somewhere.
Yeah, it's classic. You do it in the airport, right? Because
Yeah.
when we land in Copenhagen Airport,
Yep.
when you get your bags, get your baggage, there's always like one of these hot dog vans down there. So
okay.
like when people have been traveling for a long time, they always want to have a hot dog when they get back home. Yeah, so it's a
So
very
you guys
Danish.
eat it always?
No, never. I never eat hot dog.
Okay.
I
Do you?
love it. Yeah,
It's
of course
good.
I
It's
do.
good though.
Yeah.
I love a good hot dog, but it's been many years. It's not really a part of my diet anymore. So we talked about that as well, diet and stuff. Lee's not really into vegetables. I can tell.
Okay, yeah. I like your diet better than others.
Oh, we went to this Vok, Vok, right?
Yeah. So like
To
a
get
Thai
some-
restaurant, right?
I thought that I should bring him to environments where he feels safe.
Yeah.
So I brought him to some Asian cuisine. But he skipped the vegetables.
Okay.
No, so let's get into the episode. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Badminton Experience. We are extremely happy to have none other than Lee Zii Jia for the second time here on the show. Thanks for coming, Lee.
Yeah, sure.
It's
Anytime.
Yeah, sure. Here we are again. So it's huge for us. It's awesome. Let's first of all explain to the people why you are here. Obviously, the Denmark Open is next week, but you are here a week in advance.
Yeah.
So why did you decide to come here that early?
Yeah, basically just come to see the environment here. And of course, I came here 1 week before the Denmark Open as well, so I can get ready. Yeah.
Accustomed to the climate and to the time.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
How early do you usually travel? Let's say you have to play a tournament on like a Wednesday.
Yeah.
How early would you fly to the place?
Usually we'll travel like Saturday night, so we'll arrive like Sunday morning in Europe time.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a little bit late.
I think-
maybe.
Is that not basically what we usually do as well? I think only you and Victor started doing like arrive 1 day earlier, but I think the most common practice for Denmark is also to arrive Sunday.
I don't know. I would say we typically would arrive Friday or Saturday
Okay.
if we need to play Tuesday or Wednesday. But it's also, I mean, it
Yeah, if
really
you ask-
depends whether
yeah.
you will have to play Tuesday or whether
Wednesday,
you have to
for
play
sure.
Wednesday. I just I have this thing with jet lag that my third night is like the worst night. I mean, the first night I'm so tired after the long travel, so I'm able to sleep well.
Yep.
A little bit same with the second one, but the third night is always horrible. I can never sleep in the third night when I'm out in Asia. So I think I need to be there for longer than 3 days.
Yeah, makes sense.
Otherwise, I will.
Are you jet lagged now?
I'm still fine.
Okay.
So I literally slept every day like 9:30, and I wake up like 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just
How many
nice.
days
Yeah.
have you been here for now?
I arrived here like Sunday morning.
Yeah. Okay,
So
and now
like
it's
4 days.
Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't take naps during the day?
You mean afternoon?
Yeah.
Usually I did in Malaysia.
Okay.
But since the timing here is quite different, so
Yeah.
I have to, I have to follow.
So you skip the nap so you can sleep better at night, or?
No, it's because the timetable here. You guys train at 10 and 12, and after that, the in between time is quite short, so I can't get my sleep. So
No time to sleep.
No time to sleep.
But then you sleep better at night, though. I loved to sleep during the day when I was younger. I remember when I was like maybe 17 or something, I could sleep like 2 or 3 hours.
I just have to you guys should try getting a kid. Then there's no time to sleep in the afternoon. Like I cannot remember the last time I did that in Denmark.
I feel like when people becomes like a dad, they are always tired. I mean, by the time you sit when you sit on a flight, once you have the chance to finally get some shut eye, you really take it. Like you fall asleep immediately.
I can sleep instantly on the flights. Often I will fall asleep before we even go up there. It's crazy.
How do you sleep at night? Like you don't have to wake up during the middle of the night anymore, right? That stops at a certain age.
Yeah, I sleep well at night.
Okay.
So, but he wakes up quite early every day. But yeah, that's fine.
Have you guys had those like naps where you slept like 2 or 3 hours when you were like 16, 17 years old?
Like an afternoon one?
Like doing that when I was a teenager. When I was a teenager, I really slept like all the time.
I think 2 or 3 hours. 2 hours I've maybe done that. 3 hours I'm not sure I've ever had it.
You mean like afternoon or like
afternoon?
What's afternoon?
How long is a nap for you in the afternoon when you're home in Malaysia?
Basically 1 to 2 hours.
1 to 2 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a long nap.
Okay.
That's a good nap.
But Law told me that you guys here like afternoon resting is not sleeping. You guys have a coffee. That's your resting time in.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and that actually wakens you up again because of the caffeine.
But I think you're very right in saying that our timetable for training makes it very difficult because often we finish training at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So if you have to train again in the afternoon, you don't have a lot of time. If you need to recover, you need to eat, you need to do some other stuff as well. So you won't have a lot of time to sleep here.
No, it makes sense. I would say if we have the practice 8 to 10, I could maybe take a nap 12 or something like that after the lunch. Okay, but enough about sleep. How has it been here the first like 5 days you've been here?
Yeah, the training is good, and the place I stay is
nice.
It's nice also. Yeah, and you've been bringing me, have a tour in the city.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
You say the training is good, but on Monday when you were there the first day, I really had a feeling when I was training with you that you were like, what is going on here? I felt like it was so different from what you were used to, probably.
Yeah.
Is that, am I completely off here, or is that correct?
It's totally quite different.
Yeah.
And the way we train in Malaysia is like we have 30 minutes, 40 minutes above, and now it's like you have so much program in one training, and the time is like 90 seconds, 60 seconds, and the intensity is like
so you need to get used to that because you only have like one exercise you then do for 30 minutes. You don't change within those.
Maybe after 30 minutes and another program like 40 or 50 minutes.
Take me through how one of your training sessions would be then. You practice from 7 in the morning, right? 7 to 10. Okay. And then it's like, do you do some how is it like with the warm up and then going to maybe
usually I arrive like 7 and my warm up time is around 30 minutes, so I will start 7:30 until like almost 10 a.m. in the morning. Then we finish and I will do my stretching with Sandra, everything. After it's done like 11, so I will go back, have my lunch and also taking a nap. And I will continue my training like 3 p.m. Afternoon. So probably it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday I will gym in the afternoon, 3 p.m. until 5 p.m. So Tuesday I will usually do some agility in the afternoon or the multiple shuttle as well. So how we like structure the training within the 2 hour time that we have is like we first play this box game, right? The first 15 minutes is like box, is like good game to get warm, but it's also like fun and competitive. I mean, we play for a bit of money as well, so
Have you played the game while you were here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but not for money. We haven't introduced him to the money game.
It's also difficult with the payment and stuff when we play with
we'll have
foreigners.
to pay in cash.
Yeah, you'll have to bring cash to the training. No, but we play this warm-up game, then we do some feeding exercises. You know, if the audience not sure what I'm talking about, this where you have like 20 shuttlecocks, a row of shuttlecocks on your arm, and then you maybe throw or maybe you feed it like this or do some exercises, and then we head into like the 2 against 1 exercises, 1 against 1 exercises. Maybe some match play in the end or something like that. Is that kind of similar or
no? My warm up is I will do some stretching with Sandra, and after that I will in the court, you know, some stroke, like maybe
more
five,
technical. Or?
No technical, just like the
with movement.
Something like it's only like half court.
Okay.
Yeah. And after like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and we are done and we start.
Okay. 2 against 1.
Yeah, exercise. 2 against 1. Yeah, 1-on-1. Anything.
Do you do 3 against 1 and 4 against 1? And
no.
Okay.
Not yet.
You don't have sparring players to do that. You only have one sparring partner at the right now.
Darren and 2 junior players as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. I think maybe the first day I came here, you see my face like what's going on here. I think it's because in Malaysia I used to train with low rank player, and now I'm training with the high rank player, so it's quite different.
But like it was no critique. It was fun to see, because I'm sure it is very different from what you do. So I think I would have the same experience if I went to Malaysia or to China or anywhere else where the training is very different. Because I remember Lo Can You, who's also here training now. It was kind of the same the first times you were here, that you would feel like he just found it quite different, but now he's pretty used to it. He's also training with Victor in Dubai, so he's more used to this Danish or European training style.
But it's also like it's not always that Kenneth translate all the exercises. So sometimes he just says it in Danish, and then I can see on Lo's face that I don't know what I'm going to do now, and then we just start doing some footwork or something, and I'm like, you have to do 2 shots at the back and 1 in the front or something like that.
But I've never understood with Kenneth why doesn't he just say everything in English? Because we all understand it anyway, so all the time we have to translate what Kenneth is saying. It's
in the first day everything was like everything is translated everything.
He's not comfortable in English.
But it's weird. He was coaching in English for 3 years, so
when we get our multi programs, like if we do like these multi sessions, and we get a program before we do it, it's written in English. That's also weird. Why is it written in English? I mean, there's only Danes on the practice. No, so but it's been fun to experience something else, even though it might not what you want to do going forward. But
it's good.
I would like to experience your style as well.
Welcome.
I last time I was out there, I got injured. So
you get injured all the time.
I'm injured all the time for some reason. I should skip a few sessions like you do. Like
I'm just clever. I'm just clever.
I actually think I gave you that advice a few years ago.
Maybe I don't really listen when you tell me anything. So are you used to in your training to also feed the juniors? So like when you have the row of shuttles?
No, I used to in the BM, but not now, because now everyone is more specific on me, so
so all the focus is on you actually when you're training. So that's also quite a big difference when you're here.
So that happened we just talked about that half a year ago or something. That you moved from the National Training Center to being independent, as we call it in badminton. So tell us a bit about how's that been. Has there been any good things, benefits from it, and has there been some difficult times with it, or?
I think me and my team, we are all still learning and trying to catching up each other. And for me, to be honest, I was quite lucky, because once I turned independent, I still can won the Asian Championship and also the Thailand final as well, because I didn't expect that I could win some title in that situation, because we haven't mix around with each other. We don't know what we are doing now, but now seems like I have a little bit picture on what we are going on. So hopefully everything will go very smooth, and because next year is the year that we collect the Olympic points. So yeah, definitely will be much more challenge.
How big is your team? So how many people actually
I
help
have
you?
one coach, Coach Indra Wijaya, and my physio Sandra, and my manager, my sister as well, and Darren as my assistant coach plus sparring partner.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you had to fire one from the team,
No.
no. I actually thought about it. It was quite impressive that you had a really good run earlier this year, just after you went independent.
Yeah.
I could imagine that there was so many things going on, like for you mentally. There's the media is all over you at that time.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So how did you put that aside when you had to step on court and perform?
I just try not to think about it. But now, to be honest, I didn't follow much for the badminton news, especially in Malaysia, and I just unfollow all the page. Because I just want to focus on what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you saw some like the news or what, and you will get annoying sometimes. Yeah, so I just try to throw aside everything. Just focus on my things now. Yeah.
Okay. But you still spend quite a lot of time on Instagram and but you just unfollowed all the pages.
Yeah, just try not to know anything about.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try that as well sometimes. I remember when I was injured this summer and I went home to Denmark, I didn't want it to see anything. I didn't want it to follow the tournaments or to get any news because it was just annoying me so much. But it's so difficult. Then I'm sitting here at home and then Oliver wants to see some of the matches and I'm like, get it away from me. I don't want to see it and stuff. It's hard to avoid.
I'm just too curious to ever do that. So I will go read all the news because I want to know what's going on. But not expose yourself to it is probably a very good way of avoiding it.
But it was 2 tournaments in a row, right? Asian Championships and then
Thomas Cup and
Thomas Cup was in between, But you were on a good run there. What did you feel like clicked for you at that time? Like your confidence or?
My confidence was going up at that time, and of course, just get released by our national team. So I feel kind of like just the feeling like just getting a freedom. Yeah, so I feel much more. I can say free and lighter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you feel like a lot of people were like doubting if this was a good choice for you or?
Well, I think I can't control what people thinks and talks about me. So, like I said, that's why I try to throw all these things aside and just focus what I'm doing. And to be honest, I don't care what they're saying.
No.
Did you ever doubt yourself if it was the right choice?
Yeah, sometimes I did. To be honest, well, I having bad times or losing a match which I didn't expect to lose. So, but I think I already made my choice. So what can I regret? I just go all out. Yeah.
And as you said, you also still have a lot to learn. So your entire team is still learning how to do it. How do you do it? Like, is your coach also the one who's planning your training sessions, or are you doing it together with him? Or because I imagine in BAM it would be very much the coaches just making a plan, right?
Yeah, to be honest, it's not just coach, because in our national team is so much people involved, the management and the coaches as well. So sometimes it's not just the coaches who is giving the instructions.
Okay. So it's also from the management team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not like that in Denmark.
No.
Yeah.
That would be.
I'm pretty sure if someone told Kenneth what he had to do in training, he would not be our coach anymore.
No, that would be weird.
Yeah. So how is it now? Now are you talking together with your coach about it, or is he making the plans for you?
Mostly we talk together.
Yeah.
No matter it's the gym session, the rehab session, the court session, we talk to each other to make sure that this is the good plan, which this is the good program which is suit me well. So okay. That's all we do.
And you hired your sister to the team, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
As a manager.
As a manager,
fixing everything for you.
Yeah, but I want to correct you. One thing is he actually hires me in the team. He pays me the salary all.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, she does.
Okay, so
yeah,
she takes
because
care
he's
of
managing all the the bunny stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
She takes care of it all. When I asked Lee if he wanted to join the podcast, he said it's fine with me, but let me just check with my sister.
Is it an older sister or a younger?
Yeah, I only have one sister.
Okay.
He's the older sister.
She's older.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's also managing. You have a Twitter profile now, right? Team LZJ.
Yeah.
She's putting up a lot of videos from training. I saw that.
I was going to ask about that. What's that? Is it just like to keep the fans more engaged?
Keep the fan updated about my news because as my personal Instagram, I don't actually update much, much things about me in the court.
No.
Yeah, and of course, I think the main priority for making up this campaign, the Team LZJ things, is to get more sponsors, get more sponsor on board with us, and to road to the Paris, the Olympics. Yeah, as you can see, when it comes to the Olympics years, and we have to spend more money to the tournaments to collect points, as you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to also make your team bigger? So would you like to have more people on the team?
This is the future plan, but now I'm more focusing on myself to getting stable.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when everything gets stable, I will try to expand the team as well. Yeah.
In what way? Like what would you like to expand with?
I think getting more players with me.
Yeah.
As a independent or professional players. Yeah, not just singles player, maybe doubles players. Yeah.
Okay. What about something like video analysis? Because I imagine you probably used that when you were in BAM, right?
To me, I'm not really into this kind of video analysis actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah. Because me and my coach usually he will watch and he will tell me that you should do this and yeah.
Okay. So you typically don't watch matches. Let's say you have to face me. You wouldn't watch any tape the day before, or?
Not really, but sometimes will. Okay. Yeah. It depends.
It's also like most of the players you have played against like 100 times, so you kind of know what to expect and stuff. Is this mine?
It is yours.
We don't have matching glasses today. That's a shame.
Yeah.
And you are hiding Mr. Bearminton behind the big bottle.
What is this?
It's our mascot.
Okay. It's our mascot. We don't talk so much about him anymore.
No. But
I think when we had to do our first episode.
Yep.
Oh, sorry for pouring off. When we had to do our first episode, I think this was just standing in the window.
Yeah, it was like right behind us, but it was like very central in the photo. So yeah, for some reason it just became our mascot.
This is only like weird. The real fans knows about Mr. Bearminton. I think we forget him sometimes. Yeah, he can stand both ways, both on his hands. It's a, what is it like? Some Berlin.
Yeah, it's a bear. A bear from Berlin.
Anyways,
it doesn't matter. It's Mr. Bearminton.
Not what we should talk about. But it's all very interesting to this whole independent thing, and you see it a bit more often, right, nowadays. Like certain players from different countries doing stuff like that, and it's very interesting to hear about. And we'll hear more in like 1 year when you have progressed and made it even better and better. It's
we will invite you for the podcast once a year to hear your progress.
Anytime. Yeah.
I wanted to talk about the World Championships.
Yeah.
Because I think when can I get silence over there, Ernesto? Okay. Watch this one instead. It's live. It's good and it's good entertainment.
We're talking about taking naps of 2-3 hours. That's like the average in Spain.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anyways, I just got distracted there for a second. No, I think we talked about the World Championships in one of the podcasts a few weeks out. I think we talked about Lee, that he skipped some of the upcoming. Didn't
some
you
of the
skip
events
some of
leading
the?
up?
You skipped the Commonwealth games.
Yeah.
To like prioritize the World Championships, right?
Yeah, because that time I was having some injury in my hip.
Okay.
So I discussed with the team, like we take many days to decide this decision, because in Malaysia we know that Commonwealth Games is
big thing
in Malaysia. So when we decided to make this kind of choice, and we already know that it will the news will
it blew up.
Yeah.
So people got mad at you for Okay.
Yeah, some people said that I didn't have that patriotism. Is it what
you didn't
call? Yeah.
Act like a patriot.
Yeah, and
Patreon.
yeah, there are many news about me saying that I should not skip the Commonwealth Games because it's
but is it like for the Commonwealth Games and the World Championships?
Yeah,
it's BAM who chooses who gets to go, right? Because
yeah, actually they choose, and if they are interested about you in the team, and they will invite you, they will send an invitation to you. Yeah.
So would they would have to say okay for you to skip Commonwealth
of course.
Games also?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you cannot take that decision completely on your own.
Yeah, of course I have to ask for their permission as well.
Okay. But I would say the schedule around that time was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Just came from 5 tournaments right in Asia. Then maybe they had did you have 2 weeks off, and then you were supposed to play Commonwealth, something like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the World Championships, Japan Open.
Yeah.
It was absolutely insane for the players who went to Commonwealth as well.
Yeah.
Did anyone who did well at Commonwealth Games also do well at the World Championships?
I know Sindhu won the Commonwealth Games. She didn't play
the World Championships. Yeah, she got injured.
She didn't play neither of them.
Yeah,
I think
got injured.
Laksha won in men's single, and he didn't do well in neither of the World Championships or the Japan Open.
Low Kinyu didn't do too well, did
no,
he? At the
he lost
think
to the junior players, the Ng Jiong, in the semifinals.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could imagine that might have been one of the reasons why.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, I actually thought that I didn't know that you were injured. I thought that you did it to prioritize the World Championships. And my question would have been, I saw you after you lost that, was it the quarterfinal?
You mean World Champ?
Yeah.
It's the last 16.
Okay, against Xiao Zhongping.
Xiao Zhongping, yeah.
And I felt like you were very, very disappointed, obviously. Also,
yeah, of course, because I have skipped the Commonwealth Games, and of course, I think people are talking about that. When you skip the Commonwealth Games, you focus on the World Champ, and there must be something you have to win from there. Yeah. So when I lost, I was quite disappointed at that time. Yeah, because I put so much expectation for that World Championship.
Yeah. And that's the tough thing about this sport and sport in general is that often we put so much effort into trying to peak at the Olympics or the World Championships, and when we come up short and do not succeed, it can be so tough in the moment.
It doesn't necessarily mean that it was the wrong decision not to play Commonwealth Games.
No.
No one knows if you would have done better had you done that, right?
Yeah.
What's been and for both of you, the most disappointing loss you've ever faced?
Ooh, the most disappointing
where you have been the most disappointed ever?
Well, I think actually for me it wasn't when I lost my own match, but it was when we lost in Thomas Cup in Denmark. Yeah.
I knew it. Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
I was just that was bad.
Imagine being me then.
Yeah,
I was the reason.
Well, we lost the men's doubles afterwards as well, and also the first men's doubles. So it wasn't only you.
You're right.
I blame a lot of you guys.
Yeah. I remember after the Thomas Cup semifinal, we lost to Indonesia. Hans-Kristian did an interview for Danish TV, where he started to cry because we would never get that chance again and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
And
that's true. I will for sure not get that chance again.
Sorry.
Maybe you get one more.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Not on home court though.
No,
but seriously, don't you?
I don't blame him, guys.
Don't you have a personal loss?
A personal loss where I have had a lot where I was very disappointed.
There's not one that stands out.
No, really, that Thomas Cup stands out for me. I'm trying.
You got one, Lee?
No, I got a lot.
You got a lot.
Yeah, I got a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would perhaps say the World Championships first round in 2017, the year Victor won in Glasgow. I lost to Chan Hui from China, and I played really, really well until I was leading 16-12 in the third game. Then I lost 8 points in a row. So from 16-12 up, I was 20-16 down and lost 21-17.
But it's a first round.
Yeah, but the thing is that Chong Wei lost first round as well, and then like it just opened up the draw.
Yeah.
And at that time, like it was, I was playing well, everything was going well, so I think.
How many times have you been in that situation where you have been, oh God, and then the next opponent that you thought you were supposed to play also lost, and you're like,
probably quite a few times.
Yeah,
I just remember that one because it was a World Championships, and I had a good practice period leading up to it and stuff like that.
You played well. I remember that match. I watched it.
Yeah.
No, nothing comes to mind.
No.
Okay.
Mine is the
Olympics. Mine is the Olympics quarterfinal.
Yeah.
Against the Genting.
Yeah.
And the Thomas Cup.
Yeah.
And the World Championships against Low. I have had a tough year. It's been tough. No. Okay. Fair enough.
But one thing I want to ask about from that World Championships this year is actually not so much you, but the fact that Aaron and Wu, they won it.
They won the first.
Yeah, the first Malaysian gold ever. And
Yeah.
I imagine, like, even though it hasn't really got anything to do with you, I imagine it will affect you in some ways, because the media, as we've been talking about, is always very crazy in Malaysia. There's a lot of attention and stuff like that, and I would imagine that the first gold medal can maybe take off a little bit of pressure from all the Malaysian players, because now finally you have got that elusive gold. Or do you not really see it that way? Do you think it will make a difference?
I don't think it will make a difference for me, because I'm a single player and they are double players. So they just won their first double players. The first World Championship doubles in Malaysia. So I still have my mission on go. I'm single players. So I'm still
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Did you watch the final?
A little bit, because to be honest, basically I don't watch the badminton while I'm resting or what. Yeah.
Okay. You do the same as me. Try to avoid it.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Try to avoid everything.
Makes sense. Yeah. I felt like when Victor won the World Championships, I had that feeling of, okay, it can be done. Like,
When he did it the first time.
Yeah, when he did it the first time in 17.
Yeah.
It actually gave like belief that it could happen. How was how did it go for Aaron and So?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that his name?
Yeah. So yes.
How was the time in Malaysia afterwards? Was it crazy or?
Yeah, it's been crazy everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the medias, everything. Yeah, and after that, Aaron has his wedding after the World Champ.
Okay.
Yeah, it went crazy. Everyone was there.
A good celebration.
Yeah.
We have a lot of wedding talk on this podcast. We also spoke to Pranoy last week.
Oh yeah, Pranoy.
And he just got married as well. So and it was like what did he say? Like 800, 900 people for the reception.
The Indian weddings are crazy.
That's crazy. Is it like that in Malaysia as well?
Yeah, for Aaron wedding is almost like that. It's a big wedding. Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What's you don't walk on the street, right? I mean,
in Malaysia?
Yeah. You try to avoid it, or?
Yeah, I try to avoid it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's probably the same with Aaron and so now.
Yeah.
I could imagine it must be kind of crazy, like I think I talked to one of the guys sitting over there the other day that in Denmark people would maybe just stare at you a bit more, but they won't say anything. But you could like tell that okay, they probably knew.
Yeah, know who you are.
Yeah. But in those countries, it's like they just go crazy, and especially in Indonesia, right?
Yeah.
Have you been stopped on the street here for a picture?
Denmark?
Yeah.
No, not a
chance. Yeah, no chance. But I also saw you went actually to my local club for some training in the afternoons. You set up a lot of you had an autograph session, right? And
with the kids there. Yeah, they're cute.
I saw a lot of the kids that I know that got photos with you, and they were very, very happy. So I'm going to the club tonight, actually.
To train?
To coach.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
transition.
You can join training if you want to. 7 o'clock.
Is it for the seniors or for
Seniors?
the juniors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seniors, yeah.
I might join.
So you are planning now for your retirement plan?
Yeah, a little bit. But I'm there once a week as a coach,
Okay.
just for the best seniors in the club.
Can you reveal like your retirement plans overall or?
Full time, the Badminton Experience.
Wow, that's good.
No, I cannot reveal everything, but I will. I will definitely be coaching in some capacity. I still want to do podcasts like these. So we need to find a good way to earn a bit of money from doing it.
That will be nice.
We are working on it. And yeah, I have a few other projects. I just started working as a social media manager for Forza, my sponsor.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So I have a few things I'm looking at as options.
What about?
I think I will have lots of like small different jobs instead of one full-time job. I also still want to play some league matches.
Yeah.
So.
What if Lee needs an extra sparring partner?
Then I will be his sparring partner for sure.
You will be there.
Yeah, I will bring my son and my wife and everything to Malaysia. Yeah.
You and Darren would be like a good setup.
Yeah, almost the same age. Darren, he's old as well.
2 guys about to retire.
I think Darren was very happy yesterday when I got to training because then he was not the oldest anymore.
Yeah. He's here as well?
Yeah.
When did he arrive?
Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah. Tuesday afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was it this morning that we just spoke about earlier that it was you, Darren,
Law and Gemke.
and Gemke. So on the Danish National Training Center there was 3 guys from Asia and 1 guy from Denmark. That's
not good.
That's a first. That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, all the young guys are playing Dutch Open, so that's why.
Oh, okay.
I was skipping practice this morning. You weren't there, and Victor weren't there. So, but yeah, all the young guys are gone for a tournament.
Denmark Open, French Open, Hilo Open.
Yeah.
It's on the schedule.
Yep.
What's your expectations?
None.
None.
No, just trying to play my best every match.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want now. Yeah.
Okay. Which tournament is your favorite? You haven't played in Germany before? Oh, you have. You played last year.
Yeah, all. Yeah.
You played it all.
Yeah, I played it all.
Which one is your favorite? Denmark Open or French Open?
Yeah, probably these 2 will be the main. Yeah, because
but between those 2, do you like Denmark over French?
You can say France if you want to.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, of course.
I love French.
Denmark.
Oh, Denmark.
Denmark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Paris. I would say. I love the city, the food, the style.
Yeah.
The arena is great in Paris.
I think the atmosphere is
fans.
also
Yeah.
usually better in France. But I'll be curious to see the atmosphere this time in Odense. New hall, bigger one, more
It's a
spectators.
new hall.
New hall.
Oh,
A bigger one.
It's not the one we used to play.
No, it's a bigger one.
Like they can have around 50% more spectators this one. So it's still not big compared to Asian standards, but it is definitely bigger.
50% more.
Yeah, it's just a little less than 4,000.
I like the other arena though. It was nice and small and good atmosphere. You hated it? He's always been not doing very well in Denmark Open.
The hall we're playing in this year, we also played there in 2008, and I actually played back then, and that's until 2 years ago, that was my best ever performance in Denmark Open. Because I've always done terribly bad in the small arena.
That's crazy. How was the Malaysia Open this year? That was crazy, right?
Yeah, the crowd went crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tickets sold out, and we didn't expect that.
No.
Yeah, no.
Why do you think that happened?
I think it's because the COVID.
Yeah.
And people were, staying in the house, and they are watching about badminton. So that's why badminton get more famous at that time. And when the Malaysia Open, get the audience into the stadium, and they just went crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tickets just sold out.
How was it to play there? I mean, for you as like the biggest player from Malaysia,
of course,
and
it's
full crowd.
It's quite pressure for me
Yeah.
at that time. Yeah, yeah, but I tried my best, so no regrets.
Yeah.
Axiata Arena, is that the one?
Yeah, Axiata Arena.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty nice to see. I only watched it on TV. I wasn't there, but I've seen so many times in the old days where that arena was just completely packed for Thomas Cup matches or Malaysia Open matches.
Yes.
But I've never experienced it as a player. every time I've been for Malaysia Open, it's been maybe 30% full or 40%, something like that. So it was very nice to see actually that it could get.
And the thing is, it's only first round, and the stadium is almost full.
Yeah.
It
looked amazing.
Yeah.
And it's a huge arena.
Yeah. But those 3 like events in Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore, all of them were like fully booked, right?
Yep.
Were you in Singapore as well?
No, I skipped the Singapore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you there?
Yeah, for a very short time.
First round loss.
First round loss, blew 2 match points in the first round. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I was only there on that day actually, so I don't know for the other days if it was full or not.
Do we have the feeling like if badminton is getting more popular or less popular in general?
I think it's getting more popular.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Do you think? Why do you think that is? I mean,
the COVID is the main reason, because people are just staying home and they can't do anything, and they just watch. They just watch the streaming live. So that's why they get to know about the badminton.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when it finally opened again, all of them just wanted to come and see.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's likely. I don't know. I feel like here in Denmark there's other sports that's like blowing up. Like, do you know that sport, paddle?
No.
No, that's good.
I'm not sure if it's really big in Asia yet.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe our Spanish friends in the back know. Is paddle growing in Asia as well?
Don't really know.
Not really.
Don't really know.
Heard anything about paddle in Asia?
No.
It's a big European thing.
We need it to grow. We need it to be bigger than these other sports.
Yeah, we need badminton to grow, not paddle.
Exactly, not paddle. No, it's just blowing up here in Denmark and Europe.
Yeah.
Also heard about pickleball this week.
Yeah.
You know that?
And I only know it because the guys just told me about it. I didn't know it.
You know
before.
what pickleball is?
No.
Sorry. I don't
It's
know.
big in the US, right? And
Quite big. It's the fastest growing sport in the US at the moment.
fastest growing sport in US at the moment, I'm told.
We need that to be badminton.
Yeah, I had a training session like yesterday, I think, where some older people comes and play in the morning time, and then they lowered the net to like this height, and then they played pickleball instead
On the badminton court.
on the badminton court instead of playing badminton.
Okay.
And I was like, what's going
They
on
shouldn't
here?
do that. We need you guys to go on like an American tour to promote
me
the
and
sport.
Lee.
Yeah, you and Lee.
Yeah.
Team Victor.
Team Victor, yeah, Team Victor. It's a good idea.
You should go.
You should be like, you should be there as well.
Yeah, I can be like the team manager. I can be the assistant for your sister.
Yeah. That's one position that he needs.
Yeah.
New apartment,
Yeah. I'm just bought my new apartment in KL.
renovated.
Finally. Yeah, renovated, and hopefully after this Europe trip I get to move in. Yeah.
So where have you been living up until now?
My auntie's condo. Yeah.
Okay. So
Because you were staying with the national team before.
Oh,
And
yeah.
You also
Yeah.
you lived there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in apartments. That's also another thing that's very different compared to Denmark. Like that's not possible in Denmark. You have to have your own place or stay with your parents or something like that, right? You cannot have a.
so it's your first time living by yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
How do you think that will
Interesting.
go?
It will be very fun.
What about cooking and
Yeah.
taking care of the laundry and
Will your sister do
cleaning
that?
and
Yeah, my sister did
Okay,
it
okay.
all the time. I just put it in the basket.
yeah.
She will bring it to laundry.
But at your
Yeah.
new place, will she still come and do that for you?
I don't hope.
You need to find like a good someone's good at cooking and cleaning and everything.
You could be his chef.
Yeah, good.
Anas has turned into
Yeah.
like a master chef.
Yeah, master chef.
We talk all the time about
Yeah, I
food.
cook the octopus.
Yeah. He's crazy. Like you should have seen right before you came, he was doing some hamachi creation with the pomegranate and stuff. Like it was
Wow.
quite the creation.
I want to take Lee for some French food,
Yeah,
but
here in Denmark.
but no, look, he's not ready
no,
for it.
No.
No, I'm not ready for it.
What kind of French food?
Mm.
French fries?
No, not fries. No. He knows that, I know. No, it's just like there's this good place, Mille,
Yeah.
where we had the podcast with Peter Gade. We
Oh.
shot shot the restaurant. we shot the episode in that restaurant.
Okay.
It's a lovely place. I'll take you there. I guarantee that you will like it.
French food?
Yeah, French.
Okay.
It's like, and we go to Paris soon, so. But what I struggle to tell what is French food. It's like you get it served in the pan, potatoes, some meat, maybe some chicken, whatever. You're not into food either, so I'm just.
I like food. I love food. I would be happy to go to Malay, but you never invited me. You're only inviting Lee. So.
Yeah. I can't pay for the both of you. I'll only bring Lee.
Okay.
Some quick questions here in the end. What's your favorite food?
In Denmark?
No, everywhere.
Ooh.
Everywhere. Steak.
Steaks?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Steaks.
Any favorite steakhouse in Malaysia?
Steaks. So usually we eat Wagyu. The Japanese Wagyu. Yeah.
Okay. Have you had that in Japan as well?
Yes.
Yeah?
The teppanyaki.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nasi
so
goreng
nice.
or
Nasi lemak.
mie goreng?
Oh.
Nasi goreng.
Nasi goreng?
Yeah.
Do you cook it
What
yourself?
No. I'm planning to learn. Once I'm moving my new.
Is your auntie's nasi goreng, is that like a legendary good one?
My auntie doesn't cook, but my grandma does cook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And she makes a mean nasi goreng.
Mean.
Yeah.
Like insanely good.
It's like always a classic answer when we have to answer what's our favorite food in Asia. Everyone is just like, nasi goreng.
Nasi goreng. Nasi
But
lemak.
it's a boring answer for me.
Nasi lemak, what's that?
Nasi lemak is quite a traditional dish also in Malaysia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's more traditional.
Nasi goreng is like fried rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nasi lemak is like they have a steamed rice up there and some what they call it, the spicy sauce. Yeah, and with fried chicken and with some peanuts, something like that. Yeah.
But I feel like nasi goreng is, directly translated, it's just fried rice.
Fried rice.
So
yeah,
every country has their type of fried rice. I talked about
Yeah.
it with Spanish guys the other day. Like they have paella.
Paella, yeah.
That's also just like fried rice. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you agree?
But not completely, because if you eat in Malaysia or Indonesia fried rice, it's very different compared to fried rice in Denmark.
Yeah.
It's different, definitely, but it's
very
just about different flavors and ways to do
I think flavors.
Yeah,
different.
well, true. But isn't food just about different flavors?
Yeah.
Fuck it. I was trying to come up with a good point or something.
You can't.
I don't have much more on my notes, Hans-Kristian.
No, I think we covered it.
You got anything? You got anything here in the end you want to talk about, Lee? Anything you want to say to the Badminton Experience?
You're putting him on the spot.
Not really. We talked about Lee should do like the intro for like saying welcome to the audience of the Badminton Experience.
And the outro, perhaps.
Maybe the outro.
So how do I
So
say?
usually we'll just say something like, thank you so much for watching this episode. Make sure to subscribe to, maybe you should say it in Malay.
In Malay or Chinese?
I think because we'll upload it on YouTube, then it's probably better in Malay.
Malay?
Yeah. So and then we'll say like, please remember to subscribe to the channel, the Badminton Experience.
Subscribe the channel.
Stay tuned for the next
Okay,
episode.
because I'm not really good in memorize things, so
Just
would
go
say-
ahead. You can do however you want. It's you got it from here.
okay. Just the most important thing is subscribe the
That's the
YouTube
most
channel
important.
for Badminton Experience.
Yes.
And we'll clip that and put it on
Okay.
Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So starts now.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you semua sebab support kita, and please sentiasa support kita dan subscribe YouTube channel di Badminton Experience.
Yes, sir. It's very, very good. I didn't understand anything, but it sounded right. So,
I think he
I understood
understands.
some of the
Yeah,
words
yeah.
actually. Yeah.
He's learning in.
It's quite close to
Indonesia.
Bahasa
Yeah, it's
Indonesia.
Oh yeah, I've been told. So can you do it in Indonesian now?
No,
In Bahasa?
I would need to prepare.
I feel like you've been working on that forever, but
Someday I will say yes, and I will just speak it completely fluently.
no, thank you so much, Lee, for taking the time here on your half day off.
Yeah.
And get back to training tomorrow.
Yeah.
Prepare for the upcoming events. See you there, both of you.
Yeah.
Terima kasih semua.
What's that?
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
See you.
Bye.